What are they? Are they the Fates?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, who are they?
Hello? Do you work for Hecate? Are you guardians or something?
They're not exactly saying anything. And they look like statues.
Okay, then.
Ooh. Welcome to my humble abode. I'm Yoki the Tail Spinner, and this is Tales Over Coffee. We start the day together with an attitude game and a cup of coffee, in the hope of welcoming a blessed day.
Don't take it personally, Grace. Athena's first instinct is to follow the rules whenever things get rough. As if she believes that if the idols don't blindly follow every rule to the letter, we'll dissolve into utter chaos.
Well, is she right?
Probably.
As you see, we turn now to stray gods. An idol really dying.
Do you think she's telling the truth? About the idols dying out?
I'm not sure. If it is true, why hasn't she told the rest of the chorus?
It sounds like she doesn't trust you.
Well, the feeling is mutual. At any rate, I'm afraid we're going to have to disappoint her again.
Uh-oh. What now?
You need to go back to the reliquary, Grace.
To do what?
What for? Is there something I need to ask Hecate?
The one thing we do not yet know is why Calliope went to the reliquary in the first place.
Okay, I'll bite. How would I find that out? You think she left clues?
We can't ask Calliope what her plan was. But you might be able to remember what she was doing there.
Her memories? But I thought...
That it will take years, yes. But if you go somewhere important to Calliope, or touch something special to her, you'll get flashes, feelings.
Do you want Grace to go to the reliquary so she can have deja vu?
I'm willing to wager the place Calliope met her fate has left its mark in Grace's psyche.
That could be.
We have only to uncover it.
How do we get in?
Last time Freddy and I were there, Hecate wouldn't let us into the reliquary. Not without Athena's permission.
I'm certainly not suggesting we ask Athena for permission.
Then you mean...
A week ago, I would have said breaking into the reliquary was impossible. Yet it appears Hecate can be surprised. If her book says she will be.
Let's hope the book says that again, I guess.
Unless you've some other plan. I'm all ears, as they say.
You sure this will work?
Are you sure about this? You want me to wander around hoping something comes to me?
I do know something about how memories work after the transition, but no, I'm not certain. You want certainty? Wait until your trial. Without discovering more, the outcome of that is certain.
What if
Yeah.
Medusa is lying? What about Pan? We could look into him some more, couldn't we?
Oh, my, you're just full of ideas, aren't you? Do you have any suggestions regarding how we might go about doing that?
Deja vu it is.
The reliquary has alarms, you know.
What about the alarms? I'm not eager to have Asterion chasing me through the fog.
Calliope snuck in without setting off any alarms. At least at first.
Well, I'll be following in Calliope's footsteps, won't I? What if I follow the wrong footstep and set them off?
Then they discover you and we apologize profusely.
Will not be a good look, though, just saying.
No, not at all. What would I be looking for exactly?
Let's say I do this. What am I hoping to find?
Some memory of who attacked Calliope, or why she was there. Anything we could work with. I've spoken to almost all the idols, and every single one says they hadn't seen or heard from her. If she was keeping to herself, then why now? What started this? We're missing something important, Grace.
What if Grace goes there and the memory she sees is that she attacked Calliope? A Grace from the future. It'd be a twist.
Not helpful, Freddy. Not helpful. There's no other
Is there
way.
really no other way? This seems a bit
It does,
desperate.
really, doesn't it?
That's because we are desperate, Grace.
Okay, fair
Either we
point.
take this shot at learning the truth, or we overthrow Athena and the chorus by force, and disregard this stupid trial.
She's joking, right? She's joking, right?
Okay, let's do
Right
this.
then. Back to the
Doesn't look
reliquary
like
it
we
is.
have any
Any
choice.
idea how you want to do this, Grace? Because I'm game to help.
Cool. I'm sure we can figure something out.
I can't go in with you. Hecate would sense me right away. I will, however, stay close by.
Okay.
Now, that doesn't mean you should take stupid risks. Don't be a fool, Grace.
Yeah, I kind of have to take risks, as
Why
you
not?
said.
My life's on the line either way.
Come on, the time for adventure is now.
Ah, this will not end well. I know it.
Yeah, Freddy, I used to be an adventurer too till I took a death sentence to the knee. Ah. How do you distract Hecate? She's immortal. I don't think a distraction she causes is going to last more than 2 seconds. Be honest with Hecate. There's a certain appeal to that because we set up her love life. It's unlikely that it'll work. Probably more likely than that. Sneaking the back way. Lambs being chased. You know what? This is probably the most stupid thing I've done all this time, but we'll be honest.
Ah, so that is now.
Oh, you were expecting us?
It is written that you would come, yes.
That is so cool. I kid you not.
Yet it was
Stop
also written that
fangirling.
you would sneak into the reliquary as Calliope did, so this encounter is unanticipated.
I didn't want to sneak
I
in.
figured talking face to face would be more civilized and, you know, less dangerous.
I appreciate your motivation, though surely you cannot think mere etiquette will change my answer.
What, you want the truth?
Asterion said you don't know why Calliope was here or what she did.
That is correct.
Don't you want to? Aren't you the least bit curious?
You could say it's your duty to find out, at least so it doesn't happen again, right?
Nice try, Freddy.
Is an argument not entirely without merit?
Don't let me go.
Then let me try. I'll accept whatever conditions you want, Hecate. I'm begging you.
You will regret this. That is also written.
Oh,
That
thank you.
is a yes.
Go quickly.
Wow.
Look, but do not touch. The reliquary stores many artifacts, some dangerous.
Got it. Okay, Grace. What the heck do you do now? Of all the times to not have Freddy around, she'd love this. First things first, how do I do this? Where do I even start? Calliope must have been here.
Mm-hmm.
She could have stood in this very spot. Maybe if I just focus.
Oh. There we are, we just saw her. Have another focus, Grace. There we are. And she's not injured here.
Yeah, It's weird, like, I've definitely been here before.
Well, let's just start looking at things. Look at the egg. Symbol of birth. Is it also a symbol of death? Snake.
I don't get any feeling from that. Will I know it when I see it?
I know. The instrument. Was she played?
Is that a weapon? A musical instrument? Maybe it's both.
The mask. And she came in disguise or in secrecy.
What did Freddy say about mazes? Was it always go left? Or go left and then go right?
Always go left or always go right. Either way. Doesn't always work. Depends on the setup of the maze. Trident symbol. Trident. Long gone god.
Is this an armory, too?
Apple. Golden apples. Which I remember the gold fleece. I don't remember
Freddy,
golden apples.
are you out there? Can you hear me? What am I doing? All that'll do is tell everyone where I am.
Yeah, don't do that. Branch. Olive branch.
I
Piece.
should really charge for tours. It's kind of amazing.
Scroll. Was it written, as Hecate would say?
I don't even know what language that is.
The statue. Was she bust?
Shouldn't that be in a museum somewhere?
It is. Alright, the mirror.
This is it.
I should have gone for that
Calliope was
first.
here. She was standing right here. And she...
Oh, well, what's this? No, don't touch it, Grace. You're not allowed. What are they? Are they the Fates?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, who are they?
Hello? Do you work for Hecate? Are you guardians or something?
They're not exactly saying anything. And they look like statues.
Okay, then.
Ooh. They're not letting go,
What's happening?
Grace.
Why didn't it work?
What are these things? These things are worse than the weeping angels out of Doctor Who. Oh, God.
Oh! Grace? Freddy! We've got to run! My powers don't work on them, they just keep coming!
Oh, this is not good. We might have discovered what killed her, but, what exactly they are, and why? Freddy? What are you doing, Freddy?
No, I won't let you!
Freddy? What the heck? What? What? They're turning away now they've had their kill. Freddy. The hell?
Oh god.
No, Freddy.
Oh god, Freddy! By the gods.
I thought you couldn't go in, Stephanie.
You summoned the Furies.
Fury's not fate.
What?
Okay.
Those beings were the Furies, beyond all our laws. Not idols, but the embodiment of retribution. How did you draw them here?
I didn't. There was a big mirror, but I didn't even touch it.
There is only one mirror of which you could be speaking. That used by the goddess Nyx to contact the Fates. Using the mirror would not have brought the Furies down upon you. Not unless the Fates themselves decreed it.
Why? And why did the mistake? Didn't speak to the Fates.
I didn't talk to any Fates. There were figures in the mirror, but they vanished when the Furies got there.
Well, those were the Fates in the
This
mirror.
was no defense or spell of the reliquaries. I do not have the power to summon the Furies, and I know none who do. You should
What is
consider
this?
yourself fortunate, Grace.
Fortunate!
They do not desist until retribution has been exacted. But now is when you leave. Pray the knowledge you obtained was worth the price.
Get your ass back here and save a life! Not leaving Freddy!
I'm not leaving Freddy. Not like this. All this magic. There has to be something. Don't tell me there's no way to undo this.
Come. There's nothing more to be done.
Good God. Tina's got us banned from the reliquary. I reckon she knows about this. Nowhere to go but our apartment. That was the end of Act 2. We've got one more Act 3. It is a short game, but it's well worth it.
I'm sorry it came to this, Grace. It's clear what your friend meant to you.
Should have been
It
me.
should have been me, not her.
Don't say that.
This was my fight, my problem. I'm already slated to die if anyone paid the price.
Your friend gave you the chance to not repeat history. Don't waste it. Grace, is that how Calliope died? Was she also attacked by the Furies? Do you remember?
Yeah. She meant to use the mirror, but she never had the chance before they came.
No doubt sent by the same person. Perhaps for the same reason.
Who can command the Furies?
Who could send the Furies after me? Even Hecate had no idea who possessed that kind of power.
No one does, not these days. Hecate herself would have been my guess. Zeus might have, in his role as king of old Olympus, but he is long
Yeah,
gone.
but is it dead? We don't know any of that.
Clearly someone can do it.
Unless they weren't summoned. They could have been responding to something you did unwittingly, something Calliope also did. And what that could be? I'm afraid I have no clue.
Why did they stop when they hit the wrong person?
If the Furies are so powerful, why did they stop? They just stabbed Freddy and left.
They're not assassins, Grace. They exist to punish.
Freddy didn't do
They
anything
demanded blood, and blood was taken.
from the wrong
It didn't
person.
need to be yours.
So if
Wow,
Freddy
so
hadn't
that's not
interfered-
justice.
They wouldn't have rested, not ever, until they had their due.
What are the Furies?
What are the Furies? They didn't seem like people.
Think of them as forces of nature, but an aspect mortals rarely encounter. They're older than any idol. They were created to enforce the ancient laws.
They're ancient laws now?
Well, there were. Laws even the idols had to obey, from the earliest days of old Olympus.
What
Even if they
laws?
still existed and you'd broken one, we would all know.
Yeah.
These are not petty crimes one stumbles into.
What's Calliope trying to do there
I
then?
know Calliope was there to use the mirror, but it was just feeling. I still don't understand why.
There's only one use for that mirror, to speak to the Fates.
Yeah, okay, but why?
The Fates know all that is or will be. Destiny is theirs to command. Or so it's said. One contacts them either to know one's fate, or to change it. Not that the Fates are likely to oblige.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. It's that
Can
powerful.
these fates really control the future?
They control the fate of all beings. I imagine it's they who give Apollo his powers, and they who write Hecate's books.
So someone really didn't want Calliope messing with them.
Or you, it seems.
Could it have been the fates? Maybe they don't like being called on now for anything.
They're not known to be vindictive. If they don't want to answer, they simply won't.
If I remember rightly, and I may be misremembering, the Fates were three of them. The three in the mirror. There was the one who produced the thread of life, the one who measured the thread of life, and the one who cut the thread of life. I think.
I don't know what to do. We still have no idea why Calliope wanted to talk to the fates.
Well, there is another way to ask them.
I wondered how long that would take. Hecate is
Apollo.
enraged. She's threatened to close off the reliquary entirely and forever. Athena is beside herself.
How long have you been standing there?
Long enough. You just had to keep pushing, didn't you? Until you got what you wanted.
This isn't about me. We're out of options, Apollo, and you know there's only one other way to contact the Fates.
Oh, how convenient.
What, you're expected to do something, how are you? What other way?
What's this about some other way? What are you talking about, Persephone?
May I explain it to Grace, or do you have another option, Apollo? If so, now's the time. I thought not.
Get off your fat
The
beach
Fates
bum
will
ass and be
respond
useful.
to the ruler of Hades, the true underworld and realm of the dead. What I propose is that we go there and take back the throne that was stripped from me.
Wow. I thought Hades was gone, though. We can overthrow Hades. I thought he was gone. Well, actually, you killed Hades. Or the Hades, the ruler of the underworld.
Is that something we can do? Just go to the land of the dead and overthrow
Well, it was stripped from you, wasn't it?
Truth be told, there isn't much to overthrow. Few mortals still believe in Hades, and thus its halls have been nearly empty for eons.
So how do you...
The throne itself is the key, both symbolically and literally. Claim it, and Hades is yours.
But you can't claim it because you're barred from Hades.
By a rule that we would need to break were we to do this, yes.
How does one find this throne?
How do we get to Hades? Do we need a key, like the reliquary?
Athena took my key, and the entrance at Lake Avernus was sealed long ago, which leaves only Hermes.
They won't take you.
They might, if you ask them to. Then why did you come, Apollo? To gloat? To wish Grace well? Or to actually help?
She's got a point,
Yes.
Apollo.
I'll lead us to the throne, and Grace can speak with the Fates. It's simple.
I'm in.
Okay. No need to keep selling me on it. I'm in.
You are?
Yeah. I need to punch something really hard. Or overthrow hell. I'm good with either of those things.
Did you see that, Apollo? You see, that is what a backbone looks like.
I can't. I'm sorry, but this is a step too far.
And consider this, Apollo. Grace's mortal friend was slain by the Furies, according to the old laws.
Her soul is in Hades.
Ah! So, her mother saved her, but sure, Orpheus went to the underworld to save. It might have been his wife, I'm not sure. But it's not the first time someone's been to the underworld to save someone. You should have led with that.
Wait, what? Freddy's in Hades? What? Persephone, why didn't you lead with that?
I didn't want it to seem like I was playing on your sympathy, Grace.
But you'll play on mine. Fine,
Oh, get over
I'll
yourself,
get
you
you to
beach
Hades.
bum.
but I'm not going with you.
If that's what you prefer, by all means.
I wouldn't want you with me, you're
It's fine.
useless.
Get this over with.
Apollo, the brightly glowing sun god. No, you don't. You haven't
Shall
glowed
I
in
wait
decades, have you?
here,
Centuries.
No. I'm not gonna lie to them. Hermes has always treated me fairly.
Oh, hey, if it isn't Apollo and Grace and, Persephone. Wow, the whole gang, huh?
I'm afraid I have to call in that favor. I need you to take Grace and Persephone to Hades.
Oh, man, I don't know. Athena specifically said I wasn't supposed to take anyone, you know? No matter what.
Oh, this is pointless. They're never gonna help us, Apollo.
Can I ask what's going on? Nobody ever tells me anything, and you want me to get in huge trouble, but for what?
Sure. I used to say Freddy.
Freddy's dead, Hermes.
What? When did that happen?
She was killed by the Furies. That means she's in Hades. Probably. I have to try to find her there. You're her friend too. I know you wouldn't want to abandon her.
Okay.
There we go.
Signal when you need to come back.
Car trunk.
You sure?
Yeah, feels like the right thing.
Be careful, Grace. And remember, the underworld doesn't give up its shades without a price.
I think I can tell her the rules, Apollo. Let's go.
The women willingly climbing into the trunk of a car. That doesn't bode ominously at all, does it? Wow.
Welcome to the real underworld.
Wow. It feels so empty. So lonely.
It's not completely empty. Neither is the throne, for that matter. A bitter shade named Orpheus has been squatting on it since my exile. I fully expect he'll be waiting for us.
What happened with Orpheus? I don't remember the myth. I know he went to the underworld to save. I think it was his wife, but why would you mention him?
You didn't think to mention earlier that the throne was occupied?
Because it's irrelevant. Orpheus isn't an idol.
Yeah.
He's just an angry little man clinging to an existence that doesn't want him any longer.
And what are we supposed to do? Organize an armed resistance? Challenge him to a duel?
That's
Yeah,
what
probably.
you're here for.
I'm gonna fight him?
Yep.
Oh, you'll see.
That was
So
exciting.
there's gonna be a fight? Good. I need something to punch.
Don't get too excited, Grace. Orpheus is hardly a worthy foe.
Really? Even though he took your throne?
He
was
took
kind
an
of
empty
thrown away.
throne after I left. That does not make him a king. Just someone else that's in my way.
What's she gonna do when
In
she
our
regains
way,
her
I
throne?
mean.
Yes, in our way.
Who is Orpheus?
Who is this Orpheus? The name sounds familiar.
It should. His is a popular tale among mortals regarding how he once came to the underworld to
Eurydice.
receive his love, Eurydice, and left with nothing.
Ah, what happened?
Hades tricked him, you see. And with Hades dead, the blame has evidently fallen to me.
So he's not a fan of yours?
He is not a fan, no. Not that it matters.
Okay, so he didn't get his love back. He went there to get her, but didn't get her back. I don't know what happened. I don't know the story. But I was on the right track at least.
So there's an angry ghost sitting on your throne. Anything else about this trip you've neglected to mention?
Come. It's time to cross the Styx.
You got a couple of coins?
The ferryman will come soon. As we are not dead, you will need to convince him you are worthy of passage. State your case clearly and with determination.
I hear wood creaking. There's the tree. Charon. Or is it Charon? Charon, I'm not sure.
I am Persephone, also known as Despoina and Kore Sotiera, once queen of the underworld, and shall be again. No, Caron, I did not bring you any cards. I am not here to entertain you.
I'm here to save Freddy. My case is to save Freddy.
My name is Grace, and I'm here to save my friend Freddy.
Not have
you
you seen her?
He says he has. She spoke a great deal as they crossed the river. And
I believe that.
Very happy.
Freddy does like
Happy?
to chat.
Why happy?
I don't imagine Caron gets much company these days,
Yeah.
Grace. No, she didn't. Neither of us brought games to play with you, Caron. Stop asking.
Not in the mood. No, if he's got rules, gotta do it. Dicing with death, playing the game. You can find something to
Oh,
play.
I'm sure we can come up with something to amuse him. See? You don't even need to interpret that for me.
Yes, what fun. Thank you for encouraging him. Let's get underway, Caron. It's a long ride to the throne room.
Well, we've convinced him to take us. Lost shades.
I wouldn't touch that. Way too much for you. Overload you. Blow a fuse. Every story, every memory winds up here in the water. I used to dream that this river would rise, swallow the anger, tears in my eyes. Then suddenly I was found alone. I destroyed Hades, but was denied his throne.
Dead here, isn't it?
Everything here is fading away. She needs her queen.
We're here for Freddy, too.
I killed the king fair and square. They had no no right to take it from me.
It wasn't your fault. There was no right or wrong. It wasn't your fault. You didn't belong. If my life was stolen, I wouldn't know where to turn. Candle
Propolis.
isn't finished. It's a slow burn.
Now that boy obvious, is it?
Someone's
Yeah.
coming. There's music floating through. Someone's coming. And it has me singing too.
Welcome to the
have
Muses.
visitors. I think we all know what to do. To the throne room. This bard's about to meet a muse.
There's someone singing with us.
That would be
Prepare.
Orpheus.
Is he a muse?
Oh, he's so much more than that.
Someone's
We
coming.
might have a problem.
A wolf is waiting in the
This
tomb.
bard's already
Someone's
dead,
coming.
but you can defeat him.
I can feel them howling at the
My
moon.
help.
Don't forget why we came here.
There's a name here
I won't forget,
that reeks
but you
of
can bet he
enemy.
knows someone's coming.
It's about time, Persephone.
Orpheus, What happened to the music?
Silent Shades.
I have been waiting for you, Persephone, for so long. And you brought a muse. Hi. Lovely tune, by the way. Can't remember the last time I collaborated with someone so talented. No offense, Benny. Welcome to my underworld. Let me treat you to a song. A welcome gift. I have the floor. It is mine, after all. Muse. Any requests? Questions?
What's your problem with Persephone?
Do, loop it. Do, do, do. I didn't do what I was told, didn't know that it was all a game. I didn't think that he would do it. Then Eurydice was gone. And Persephone, you stood right beside him and said, what a shame. He was always gonna kill her and you knew it. And I never got to have my revenge. My pain never ends.
Some nice male beat there.
Now, Persephone won't turn my back. I won't turn my back on you again.
It wasn't your fault. How are you to react? It wasn't your fault. Now there's no turning back. If my love was taken, I wouldn't know where to turn. Your candle isn't finished. It's a slow burn.
This tete-a-tete is over. If he's the victim, what am I?
Another victim.
Queen, let's not lose our composure. The muse understands.
Well, I won't
I chose the wrong one.
I'd rather die.
Corpses in crowns, tangled and trapped. Eyes full of cobwebs, only looking back. Don't you see what I see? Looks all dead to me, are both the same.
The same?
I like what you're doing, Muse, but I thought you'd be on my side.
The bard is to blame for the hell that he's been in.
Persephone, you're the reason I'm here. I'm not here to give in.
Oh, you think I will?
I didn't really see that in time.
You torture is pain. You'll live in hell once again, with no one coming.
She protests a little too much, no?
You know
Let
nothing
Persephone
of
speak.
what I went through here.
I know plenty about pain, as you're well aware.
wasn't your fault. You were never to blame. Hades was a monster. We were a part of his game. Orpheus, where's your fire? When will the music return?
The candle isn't finished. It's a slow burn.
It's a slow burn. It's a slow burn.
Neither of you on this shit.
You didn't do what you were told, but you won't face the fact that you're to blame. And Persephone, you blew it. You must understand each other by now. All of this is getting kinda old. What a shame. There's the door, walk through it.
But I never got to have my revenge.
Our pain never ends.
Our pain never ends.
Orpheus, I promise you now, belatedly, I won't turn my back. I won't turn my back on you again.
We have been fools.
You're right. Yet, what about the throne? We can't just leave it empty, can we?
Of course not. This hell is mine.
You dare.
I dare.
All this talk of being trapped by the past, and it was just a smokescreen so you could take the throne? You?
You don't want it.
Why not? I don't have your baggage after all, or your enemies.
Says the girl still facing a trial for her life. Oh, your allies are so steadfast, are they?
Evidently not, considering I thought you were one of them.
You think that taking the throne will help you? Go on then. Please, show me your power, oh great queen of Hades.
Freddy! Are you out there? Freddy, if you're here! If you're anywhere, please!
Problems?
Yeah.
Is there some trick to it? Or are you not gonna tell me now?
I'll let you in on a little secret, Grace. There is no bringing back your friend. There never was.
And the Fates?
Oh, they hear you. They simply don't care.
It doesn't, does it?
I shouldn't be surprised. I mean, you're you. And I believed what I wanted to believe.
And neither of us will get what we want today.
As opposed to your original plan, where that would have only been me.
At the very least, I had hoped we might find your friend's spirit.
Why? We can't bring her back.
Not without great sacrifice, no. No, the rules of death are clear. Yet, you might have spoken to her. I know what it's like not to get the chance to say goodbye.
Ready.
Freddy, you're here.
Yeah. Yeah. I've actually been watching you since you arrived. It's not like there's much else going on.
Fred,
No. Don't even start, Grace. I made my decision. I don't regret it one bit.
Yeah. Doesn't.
I do. I want to go back. I want it all to go back. It's not supposed to end like this.
This isn't the end. Hey, it's not by a long shot. You still have a whole story to finish.
Without you?
Yeah. Without me.
I don't want to.
Well, I don't blame you. I happen to be really good company. Hey, no.
I guess this is it, huh?
Almost. I found someone while I was down here. Someone you really need to meet.
Calliope.
Calliope? This... You can't be real. Your soul is inside Grace. Idols don't...
Is inside Grace. The rest of me... I'm here, Persephone.
This is real.
I guess you two were better acquainted than you said. Huh, Persephone?
We parted ways years ago. Persephone couldn't take my lectures any longer.
I'd take them now. I miss them.
No, you don't. Think about how bitterly we argued at the end. Don't blame yourself. Not when there are so many fond memories to cherish instead.
I don't get it. I thought the Eidolon was Calliope's soul. But if that's true, then...
The Eidolon is what makes us an idol, but it's not our soul. Each of us adds a piece to it as it passes on.
But what about the memories?
The memories are but a reflection. And after the Eidolon is passed on, old memories become a reflection of a reflection. That's why the idols have forgotten so much. You knew this truth once, Persephone. Long ago.
Tell us what happened.
We need to know what happened to you, Calliope. How did you die?
Why didn't you come to me? If you were in trouble, I would have protected you.
I know you would have. But I couldn't let you be drawn into Apollo's prophecy as well.
Apollo's prophecy?
He didn't tell you? No. I don't suppose he could have. It's a long story.
We'll pick that story up next time. Sorry I lost it there. I mentioned before being a survivor of abuse. The truth is, most survivors of abuse, be they adult or children, never get closure. I'm not saying revenge. It's not revenge most seek. Some do. Get closure. So I get Stephanie and I get Orpheus. But more than that, I know moving on from someone you love. My late wife passed away in 2011. I had to move on. It's out. Sorry if that got too personal. Very personal for me. Join us next time. I know.